बोलो।
Good morning. You all are most welcome here. We are going to start our English classes. At first, we must know why we should speak English, why we should learn English, why is English so important. Actually, the better books in physics or in chemistry or in bio, even in social sciences also, are written in English. If we don't know English, how can we understand? Although we speak in Hindi or in other languages at our home with our parents, so we are skilled in them. We have to make an environment. You know that when you speak English at any place, you are welcomed. Your social status increases. So we should speak English. There is an examination to go abroad. It is called TOEFL. In TOEFL, questions based on English are asked, and if you answer them, you are allowed to go anywhere. So we should study English. English is a very easy language. When you read English, you will find that it is easier than Hindi. It is easier than Sanskrit also. I will tell you later how. Generally, one thing I will tell you, in Hindi, Ram jata hai, Sita jati hai. See here, jata and jati. In English, Ram goes, Sita goes. There is no discrimination of gender here. So, we must know how to speak English, how to understand English. At first, we will go to our CBSE. CBSE has divided English in two parts. One is communicative English and another is language and literature. In communicative English, we know how to speak, how to convey our message to our audiences. Now, we will know the second part of our syllabus, that is language and literature. These days, CBSE has allowed only language and literature. These days, we study only language and literature. In language and literature, we focus at grammar and some books also. Language. What is language? Language is a means of conveying our message to others. Sometimes in written, sometimes spoken, and sometimes by symbols. So, what is the purpose of grammar? Actually, when we study grammar, we know our faults, we know our errors. This is first thing. Second thing is that as a patient is treated, suppose one is suffering from corona and now you keep him or her in quarantine. In 14 days, he or she recovers his health, recovers her health. It is the work of grammar. Grammar recovers from all the illness. So, the purpose of grammar is to recognize errors, to edit errors, and to convey the right message. Sometimes a slight difference changes the meaning. See, for example, happily she died. Happily she died. Happily she died means her death is a happy news. Now she died happily. She died happily means when she was on her deathbed, she was happy. So there is a great difference, and this difference is only due to comma. So beware, be alert. That grammar is a very interesting thing. If you know the grammar, you can speak, you can convey your message very correctly, very minute. Now in books, literature, books. In books, we read prose, we read poetry, poems. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. These are rhymes, but actually these are poetry, poem, drama, in dialogues. One speaks, another hears, again another speaks, and another hears, and this is drama, fiction. Fiction is an imaginary story. So we study these four things in literature part. But we have to focus on grammar, writing. How can we fetch good marks? Our writing, our first impression is our writing. If you write anything in a beautiful manner, your teachers, your invigilators, your examiners become happy. So, you have to focus on writing. Thereafter, pronunciation. In pronunciation is a very difficult thing. Because English is written in one way and pronounced in another way. See here, another example. DATA. Generally, we pronounce it as data. It is wrong. We should pronounce it at data. Data is wrong. We should pronounce data. When you contact your computer teacher, he or she will tell you that data is wrong, data is correct. So it is the matter of pronunciation. And grammar will teach you how to pronounce. So English is such a subject, such a language in which we write one thing in one way and pronounce it another way. We don't see these things in Hindi. If we write Hindi, Rama, we will write Rama, speak Rama. If we write Ramayana, we will write Ramayana, we will speak Ramayana. But not in English. So, then how can we learn? How can we pronounce correctly? We will go to our parents, we will hear our guardians, we will go to our teachers will tell you how to pronounce correctly, and sometimes we should watch news on TV, English news. I know that you don't want to watch English news, but sometimes you should try to understand. TV, movies are very interesting thing, and sometimes we see movies are going in Hindi, and there we see the translation in English. So, see them, watch them, listen to them, then you will be able to pronounce. If suppose you are somewhere confused, you should ask me, you should ask your teachers, you should ask your parents. And now these days there is a dictionary in each and every mobile. So you should download a dictionary, a pronunciation dictionary also. Now purpose, you know, body language. English is a very surprising subject. You have to show your style. Here style is the man. You should speak sometimes stretching your hand, sometimes keeping a smile on your lips, sometimes broadening your eyes. These are body language. So whenever you speak English, you should think that your pronunciation should be interesting, correct, and your body language should also be appropriate. Then and only then we will know language and literature. This is the first chapter, first thing, what we should know. But later we will study what are given in our syllabus. Generally, I think there are two books in English. One is main book and another is supplementary book. In class 9, Bihar. Bihar is our main course book. And moments. Moments, supplementary reader. Here Bihar. In Bihar, at first we will understand its meaning. Bee. Bee is a certain type of insects. And hive is their home. So beehive. From beehive we suck honey. We distribute honey. So each and every story of beehive, you will find a different type of honey. And you will become sweet. And moments actually is the smallest part of time. So moments, each and every minute is important, and we will find this fact, this truth in our moments. I think there are 3 chapters in both the books. We will study them at our home with ourselves. Here we should start our grammar work. So from next day we will start grammar, and from grammar our first chapter will be verb. We will start from verb. How can you recognize verb? How can we classify verb? How can we use our verbs? As there is a life in our body, so there is verb. There are different definitions, but we will come close to recognition. The main thing, don't remember anything. Try to understand everything. Try to recognize verbs. When you recognize verbs, then we will proceed. So, thank you for today. God bless you.